Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Unliving. It is a Necromancer roguelite that I played the demo for a while back, enjoyed, and it's just come out in 1.0, so I figured I'd come back for another look. So there is voice acting in this game, but unfortunately aside to the sound effects slider, and the game's a little, kind of loud normally, so I turned it down, so he might not be that audible. I'll just read it out myself. I don't think this is a particularly plot-based game, to be honest.
The glyphs are still burning in my eyes.
I'll figure it out.
What was I casting? Where am I? Why does it hurt so much?
Was the first step into the bright future hard? Try making another one.
Okay, we'll figure out the dialogue probably in post. Okay, so I attack with my scythe. Whoop. Oh no, I'm not attacking with my scythe. I've got like a homing shot. Press R to raise dead enemies.
Talking. Remember what people are. Fodder.
Yes, fodder. Pliable. Mine to control.
Boy, the art on this is, real nice. I have to give it the usual quick and cursory once-over, but yeah, that's some legitimately bona fide looking good art. It's a couple of, like, odd bits, but it's just, I mean, drawing all these, like, bones together all at once is a giant pain in the butt.
That I remember.
Okay. Hold right click to maneuver the horde. Attack, retreat, or flank. And we can, press right click to send them to a point. Of them. Oh, that's... okay. Boy, they're quick. Wow, that's quite the crew, too. Now, do I actually benefit from any of these? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, whatever. Come on, Bone Zone, let's figure this out. Blood Essence, matter to use to create spells and sacrificial runes. Okay, so spell Blood Tide shapes blood into chimeras that crawl towards the enemy and then explode. I can't try again, so I guess I have no choice. Okay, some spells require resources which are found on the battlefield. Okay, raise everybody else. Let's see. Yep. Not on the shortest of cooldowns, to be honest, but that's fine.
It's good to be smart and in complete control, isn't it? Shame you were neither. Do you remember how you got here? Who are you? What led you here?
I am the Necromancer. No one stands in my way. If you try, you will become part of my horde.
At least the pride is intact. Let's see how far you can ride on that.
Okay. Oh, can I have up to 21 units? Looks like it. The health bar consists of life sparks with health and life force. When a life spark loses all its health, it's destroyed, leaving an empty phylactery and releasing its special spell. Okay, so we can get another phylactery and another life spark. Raises the slain, ignoring the group... Oh. Life spark of a necromancer raises the slain, ignoring the group resurrection restriction. Interesting. We can also go destroy those potatoes for reasons. Oh, these are gates that got lowered. Okay, so I want to avoid taking damage myself if I can. As otherwise I'm going to get kind of wrecked. Now, I can snag these guys, yeah? Oh, there's more. Okay. Unfortunately, it seems like my minions don't exactly have the best pathing. So that might be a bit of an issue. That said, I guess this is where the explosives would have been good. Whatever. I don't think we lost over much on that one. Probably didn't need to do that, but that's fine. What do we got here? Bone Essence. So, Pearl's bones around. Oh. So this is... Sacrificial rune. Applies to fighters. When sacrificed. Oh, I see. We can also shape a unit of old skeletons that crawl towards the enemy and explode. So that uses life force. Or we can use bones to get bone throwers. I might as well go for this one. Old graveyard. So I think that's going to cost me some resources myself, but that's probably okay.
I recognize this place. It is this way. My citadel.
It was. You couldn't hold the spell.
Who are you?
The key to humanity's shackles. The deed no one thought was possible. Sublime magic. Withering. Come. Perhaps it's not too late.
Let's see. Can I? No, can't summon that. Let's just send them up. Add some more friends to the mix. We seem to be doing vaguely fine at the moment. I'm sure we'll lose some resources eventually. Or run into something we can't handle, but for now at least it's fine. Okay, so we can level up Blood Tide. We can level up, Old Graveyard. Or we can get this. When sacrifice, conjures a blade to damage the nearby living. Tempting. I don't like the idea of sacrificing, though. But it's probably worth it. Oh, we can also expend this to gain a reroll if we want to. I think I'm just going to get Old Graveyard. Okay, so let's start with a group of random goons. There we go. Resummon everybody. Doesn't look like there's anything there, but we got another thing. Gain 11 arc. Whatever that gets me. I don't know. I'm just along for the ride. Performance definitely seems a lot better than it used to be, too. I don't remember. I think the game had, like, crashed on me. Huh. Oh, they were trying to get into our unholy fortress. Looks like my minions ain't gonna follow me.
The citadel. What happened to it?
Me? You? The right? The laws of nature?
I sensed magic trashing outside. Is that the spell I could not hold?
Yes. My right of immortality.
Who are you?
I am the Necromancer. The right was not meant to work like this. But, in the current state, it is a miracle it worked at all.
This is not right.
No, it is not. Prepare yourself for the final test. Or not.
Oblivion. That's a nice illustration. Our team on this did a wonderful job. It's a common mistake. Well, at Edge of Immortality. Ooh. Yeah, the pixel art, the character illustrations. Sir, at last. The right backfired and wreaked havoc on the Citadel. We tried to search for you. There's no time. Here it goes again. It was a mistake to split your attention like that. You stabilized the crucible, finally. That was a problem. But sir, the situation is dire. The Citadel is broken and locked. The grimoire is all but gone. The Ascension Throne has shut down. Yeah, and sir, there's no sign of Kaith. Right. Who's Kaith? Sir, are you alright? I do not remember the name. I barely recognize you, soldier. I woke after feeling what felt like a meat grinder in my head. My mind assaulted by a voice. Voice? Oh, the phylacterium. Sir, it's best if you see it for yourself. It's upstairs. So, the phylacterium was wrong. You're back in one piece. Congratulations, we did it. The chains of humanity are broken. Presumably, I see my home in ruins. I do not recognize the faces, and I just got vaporized. And came back from the dead. Confusion, memory loss, vertigo, weakness, all negligible side effects compared to what you've achieved. I bow my head to you, Master. My grimoire. Years of research, hundreds of spells, gone? Claim it. Vermin kill. Damages the living area. Slain will erupt into pieces that damage additional enemies. So the damage to the grimoire is reversible. What a relief. I just need more material for the repairs. What is up with this choking ball of dust? The smithy collapsed, taking all of my work with it. Only Hexbolt remained. Sort of. And the enchantments are gone too. Every last one of them. I see. And technically, sir, it is ash. The remains of sacrificed undead. Not just some dust. So I guess we do want to sacrifice more often. Good to know. Anything else around here? I don't know. It might interrupt me, but I'm gonna keep doing whatever. Looking rough, my throne. You and me. We got lucky that the right is still has enough integrity for me to return you. If I fixed your scrambled brain. Memories, scrambled memories, you failed. But I do remember you claiming to be me before that excruciating spell. Not you, the Necromancer. And it was nothing personal, just a functionality test. The phylacterium was meant to host the soul and shape the avatars. It's not meant to fuse its logic with the soul. Or what remained of it after the rite exploded. Remained? Is my soul broken? Fractured, most of it's still here, just enough for you to be. For now. Your job is to find the rest, so I can stabilize both it and the rite. Luckily, I sense a shard very close, within the burial site. Another fragment, a really big one, is way further. Something's happening to it. Weakening the bond, you must waste no time. There's also a third one, somewhere. How do I get to them? From the platform in the center, I can transport you outside the citadel. From there, improvise. But of course. Why are there so many werewolves on the burial isle, and why are they working with the church? The Zolarites spent a long time relocating the clans. The only way we'll tolerate you is as meat shields on the periphery. As for cooperation, yes, that doesn't make sense to me either. I don't know what's going on with that over there, but we'll just leave it for later. If there's no exclamation mark, it's probably not worth my attention for now. Eventually, I'd, like to look at everything, but I figure it's probably I need to upgrade it, or I get a, different build choice, and, Okay, so we've done these two. Let's go for a sacrifice. Undead Peasant. When sacrifice explodes and does damage in a small area. So I mouse over it and then I press 1 and it goes kablooey.
Let the blood rain.
It does seem kind of worthwhile to go for a sacrifice. It also gets me ash, which we do need. It does help if I remember to get the correct one. Undead Hound, stuns, and does a little bit of damage in a small area. And Undead Hunter, launches an energy area, penetrates up to 3 targets. Yeah, so I'll try and sacrifice my guys that are very low on health. Okay, not enough life force. So we can't sacrifice that often. Well, that's okay. Undead Cleric. Restores HP to the Necromancer and Horde in a medium area. It's actually really nice. We gotta keep it alive, though. Right. It's right-click to move them around. Get another dog. What else have we got over here? Because this seems vaguely like something. What about up here? I'm not here. Ow. I shouldn't expose myself to too much danger. Unfortunately, it seems like my cleric is a melee fighter. Which is a little silly. Okay, this went genuinely bad. Okay. Oh, there was still somebody left. That's why I went down there. Let's send him up. Throw the horde. Okay. Ooh, sacrifices Ash Gain, all undead, rune damage, or just undead HP. I think I'm gonna go for the undead HP. I'd rather my guys live, to be honest. And I should probably help. Now, unfortunately, their AI is a little iffy. Needs a little bit of convincing to get to where I need it to go. Or get away from things that need to not be there. Oh, so we can actually see our objectives. So it seems like the levels are slightly randomly generated. There you go. At least we're starting to hit critical mass. And once we have enough upgrades, this should get a lot easier. Oh good, this will give me some more clerics. We kind of need those. Hey! Okay, so do we want undead HP? Oh, I see, for range. Sacrifices effect duration or Ash Gain. Let's just go for ranged unit stats. And heal up a smidge. Yeah, the problem is my undead won't path past each other particularly well. Oh, they're in that. That explains some things. Oh, whatever. Wait, yeah, those guys have just been apparently stuck up there this entire time. So let's go back here. There we go. It looks like every side path usually has some kind of upgrade for me. Oh, I should have expended that for resources in retrospect. Oh, hold up. Oh, I guess I did raise them. The sound effect as they run is actually very gratifying. Just the kind of rumble of the horde. Tab for divination. Let's see if I can... Well. Cat's out of the bag. It's fight time, I suppose. There we go. So what do we have here? Treasure. Money. Why would I need money for anything? I'm a necromancer. Okay, grab that. We are going to have friends from the other side, though. Let's see. I'm trying to sacrifice a couple of them, especially the more wounded looking lads. Unfortunately, I don't have that many to sacrifice. Oh. Let's do that. Yeah, that works. Dude was on his last legs anyway, so why not? Let's see. Sacrifice, damage all undead. I'm gonna keep going for the undead fighters. I kind of like the idea of having a crew of tanky boys. Though I think this run is about to end. So maybe I should have actually just gone for a stack of resources instead. Oh well. Okay, let's try to avoid taking too much damage. I say, as things go kind of messy for me. There's not much I can do there. Fire hurts, though. Are they even fighting? Oh, I'm out of energy. I didn't realize I could run out of energy for my attacks. Oh, shoot. Don't be in the fire. Yeah, unfortunately my undead are not exactly the brightest of fellows. Alright, get him. Sometimes my guys are fine, but it does seem like they have this weird tendency of just sitting there and watching things go. Oh well. Let's see, do we have anything else? Ooh, sacrifices reduce the cost. Let's do... Oh, wait, no, that's bonus damage for sacrificing ranged units. Well, that hurt. Okay, well that hurt, but it worked. Alright, what do you got for me? More arc. Whatever arc is used for. Okay, avoid that for a hot second. Werewolves are hurt. Werewolves hurt quite a lot. Okay, let's go over here. I forgot to recruit these guys. I don't know what my horde's up to. The answer seems to be winning. Undead werewolf. Howl that maddens the living over a large area, compelling them to attack each other. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Ow. I really gotta watch out for those archers, though. They are shooting for me. And that sucks a smidge. Okay, not enough energy. I really gotta stop letting them do that. It seems like the dogs will jump eventually. But not that avidly. Also, this area is a mess. Well, there are potions around here. Well, I gotta stay careful because this got bad. Okay. Extra HP capacity? I mean, I think I don't have a choice. Can you just kill that one man? Thank you. Alright. And despite everything, my horde is not dropping on me. Oh, but they have a cannon. Had a cannon. Oh, and a sweet shop.
As if nothing happened.
Okay, so what else can we grab? Increase our max HP. I'm gonna gain the meta currency. Blood isn't, I don't know. I think that just refills those. What is this? Ash into gold. I don't think we want to do that. Alright. Just get in the mix. There's only a handful of these guys left. There we go. Let's just stay away from the burning barrels. My thoughts are, what I might want to do is just, like, see the barrel, lure the enemy, pull the enemies back to my mix. Because they seem to be just as, like, brain dead as my own guys. This is just silly. Actually, I'm gonna just preemptively set those off so I don't have to worry about them. Okay, this slightly sucks. Let's get in there. Yeah, I was really hoping I'd be able to stun him, but... Oh, I don't have a Rune of Sacrifice. Oh no, we can sacrifice anyway. Oh gosh, there's so many. But it seems like half of my units will just kind of sit there and not do anything for quite a while. Is he still alive? Okay, I give up. This man is impenetrable. There, they figured it out. No, they didn't. Kill him! I'm perturbed and slightly offended. Okay, so where are we even going? It looks like there is more stuff here for me to grab. We have a... Okay. We don't have a big guy stuck in there. There we go. Yeah, I'll use the arrows. Yeah, unfortunately we are starting to hit that, well, I don't want to call it a, attrition, because it's not exactly attrition. But I'm losing my units pretty quickly here. More bone essence. Hey, this is actually useful. Let's see. So I could make it so that these guys do shrapnel when they die, or damage to living in the area. Ooh. I like vermin kill. Plus bones. I'm gonna try the bone thrower, though. Because I might be able to do something with that. Oh, these are the bones. I see. So can't do that for a hot second. Okay, so they have a cannon. Okay, avoid that. Cannon shoots itself. Avoid that. We find a demon friend, maybe. Okay. Keep messing with it. Get another bone thrower down. Okay, we seem to be doing a little bit better, at least. Back up in the 40s. Let's take a look at what this guy has to say. I hope the explosion of the prison would get the imprisoners well. Came here to drag me back? I was oblivious to your existence before this moment, but a flying undead might be handy in the current circumstances. Hate to break it to you, but there won't be a corpse. I knew where I was headed. But a counteroffer. I don't really want to kick the bucket from the internal bleeding, and you seem excessively full of vitality. Share, and the essence you failed to pry will be yours. Get an essence in reward. Oh, sure. Bone essence. Oh, I see. I think I'm gonna go for vermin kill. Just to give me a little bit more variety. If I go this way, there is a treasure chest. Well, that was effective. Yeah, you can stun them out of that if you can get one of your dogs to go off. There we go. Alright, Necromancer damage resistance, spells cost, reduce life force. Yeah, let's go for that. Hold up, don't do anything. Yeah, it sounds about right. No, we could wait. Oh, did this replace the bone thrower? That's slightly unfortunate for me. Ow. Okay, so werewolves can do the mean thing. They can also get distracted and become my thralls, so that's not that big of a deal. Okay. Now, is this life force that I can pick up? You'd think. That certainly looks like the stuff that I use. How have you guys not killed this group yet? It wasn't even that big. I don't know, man. Okay, and reinforcements have arrived. Okay, werewolf heading for me. I won't let him. I don't know if this one's opened up yet or not. Okay, there's one guy there. Board's looking actually pretty tidy. Yeah, how do I get more life force back? I was assuming it would be I'd just pick it up. Okay. Restored by getting life sparks and special droppables from the living. Is there like a pickup button? Inputs. No. So either it's not picking up or I'm not meant to pick that up for some reason. Maybe it's another resource that I spend. Just like everything else. Bit of a shame though, because this spell is really nice and I want to use it more. Oh well. Okay, stay away from that for a hot second. Get in there the rest of the way. Do you guys ever attack? Yeah, I'm definitely noticing my minions are just sitting there doing nothing. I'm also noticing my enemies are kind of doing that too. Okay, let's get rid of that archer. Yeah, I'm not clear on why that's happening. I don't think it's an option. I don't think I've set them to anything. What I wish I could do is actually set them to, like, hyper-aggressive. Unless it's something to do with this run. Ow. See, here they're fighting, kinda. A lot of them aren't. It seems like a lot of my melee skeletons won't attack, period. Alright, let's make some more friends down here. As I did kind of neglect to grab them. Okay, you guys doing fine? No. I mean, sort of. Give them a explodey. Have we found the cannon yet? There it is. These runs are, longer than expected. I do kind of appreciate that. It does give the whoops, don't be there. Grab this mess. I should probably go back for that other group, but later. And yeah, I can't do too much here, so I might as well just attack. Get out of there. What I want to do is have this priest. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the group does a ton of damage when they're allowed to. Do we go? I'm pretty sure I missed, like, a path previously. These maps are kind of labyrinthine. Whoops. Hello. I guess I'll tell them to go that direction. Yeah. I mean, what else to do at the moment? There we go. I could stun those guys out of it, but considering I barely have any life force to spread around on spells, better not to. Okay, so where does this take me? Battle room. Eh, sure, why not? Let's see what happens. I may have too many undead. Altar of Zolar. Corrupt the altar, prying 2 essences from it will be defended. Sure. I got a pretty primo group for this, I hope. And just because it's defended doesn't mean that I can't just gain extra minions out of it. Ow. Okay, they're going for me now. That is sufficiently rude. Ow. It's okay, I'm getting another one of those. Okay. Boy, am I getting another one of those? Maybe not? Dang. Okay, we got slayed. Those runs are, long. Okay, so what can I do? So Chapter 3 Grimoire. All entries and get the reward Life Spark of a Werewolf and reroll when making spells and runes. So you can also get Shapes Warrior Wraiths out of Echo. Oh, they're echoes. That's what those are. So I have a lot of these. And I might as well grab them. If I can. Oh. Oh, this whole thing is just a giant meta progression tree. Based on how much of this I use. Oh, control to call them back to the Necromancer. That is actually really nice. What about the smithy? Can that be fixed? Yeah, basic tutorial stuff. But yeah, so we just keep going up this to get more spells. And yeah, it's just this giant path that traverses the whole chamber, and by doing so, we unlock extra passives. Okay, so we have Chapter 1. We get a free reroll when... let's see, when making spells and runes. Alright. I think I have enough for chapter 2. And that gets me an Ascension elixir. What is this? Upgrades the Necromancer and the Horde. Ah, so we can get extra HP capacity, damage, spell damage, or sacrifice damage. Let's go for their HP capacity for... Oh, I have to choose. So let's go for their damage then. I might just want to go for spell damage in retrospect. I'm just going to go with that for now. Wow. This goes for a while, and I think it keeps going. Alright, where else can I spend resources? These are all just passives. What's this? Okay, that's making spells. What is this gathering? I fixed the throne. It was pretty tricky without Cathuel's essences. It had all been all but severed from the right, not anymore. It was unusable without a steward, and with her gone, well, we've done some rerouting to account for that. These voices. Nothing to affect its function, sir. Step aside, I shall make sure of that myself. So augmentations for the Necromancer. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy a couple of these random things. So, if you lack the life force to perform a sacrifice or spell, the undead with the least HP will automatically be drained to cover the shortage. So this might actually make it valid for me to have more? Oh. But there's also a alternate version. Hitting the living with the cipher replenishes life force. Effect as a cap, resets with time. Interesting. I'm probably just going to invest in that. Alright. Any luck with the missing right fragments, Master? No, the hostiles around are complicating the search. I've run some divinations to locate the fragments, but the terror outside has been limiting me severely. The only thing I can tell you is they're not in our immediate vicinity. A direction, at least. East. Try launching the divinations off the phylacterium. That thing was able to contact me outside. Maybe you could fashion it into a conduit. You. Give me a status report. The Church of Zolar has amassed a huge crowd against us. Even the werewolves that were ghettoed here have been bribed into joining. The reality terror on the Citadel has buffed them, but their numbers seem limitless. Oh, rebuffed them, but their numbers seem limitless. Also, sir, it's only you who can pass through the vortex. We got evaporated. And the good news? Working on it. Okay, looks like we're kind of done. These are all just the spells I can have. Essence Throne. Echo Essence, the Upper Soul. Alright. Life Force. And Blood. Interesting. So presumably as unlock more stuff. Oh, he had something to say, whatever. As we unlock more stuff, those will open up and maybe we can do things with them. I'm not entirely sure. It does seem like this is one of those where you just try and fail and try and fail and try and fail again. It's charming. Let's see. So what do we start with? Blood Tide. Shapes blood into chimeras, crawl towards enemies and explode. I think I might want to grab that. Something a little cheap that actually relies on opportunism. I liked that explosion that we had earlier. Okay. Oh, I see. The blood fiends will just continue to follow along. That's nice. They seem to have a upper limit, though. And it's kind of a long cooldown. Oh well. Okay. I really gotta watch my HP. Hey. But we have ourselves a cleric. So that helps a little bit. Okay. Power's increased. What do we want to do? Ranged damage, hex weapons, no horde, or sacrifice damage all undead. Hex weapons, energy replacement rate. Ash gain or undead HP giants. Go with that. What was up here? Nothing. Now, how do I know when I'm gonna rank up? Yeah, it seems like the little blood summons, they don't do as much damage as that one spell. Might still kind of be worth it, though. Ow. Why would I do that to myself? Okay, and I just have to make sure I don't get hit by any particularly nasty spells on the way here. I think just moving up and down on the regular is probably fine. Would you believe I keep walking into those? Not on purpose. I like the little bloodlings, though. They are kind of useful. They just have limited uses. Oh. Let's go with that. Oh, and I've lost my reroll. I guess let's give my fighter some extra HP. Because we do need that. I mostly just need them to kill. Ow. That didn't do any damage to me. I am surprised and delighted. Why can I not... Okay, somebody in that vicinity is alive. Don't worry about me. I'm not here. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Hello. Oh, it's this dog here. I was wondering. I was like, there shouldn't be anybody left. Okay, unfortunately now I've split my forces. Never mind, we've got more. Alright, so what do we have up here? Usually nothing, sometimes something. Looks like progress out this direction. For better and worse. There we go. Almost got hit by another one of those. You'd think they were easy to spot, but my focus is just elsewhere. And there's no escaping that. Alright. So I think at this point we might as well... Ooh, sacrifice weapons, giant damage. And unfortunately, being the Necromancer, or at least voice acting for him, is a little hard on my voice, so I'm going to be a little coughy here. But I think we might as well kind of call it. I could continue this run, but it's gonna take a while. And that seems slightly inadvisable to me. I don't know. It's just one of those where I think we kind of know what we're getting into. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of depth to this game. Unfortunately, it's a lot of style, and the substance is a little on the lacking side. It's not bad, especially if you want to feel like you're managing a giant undead horde. Or if you really like, roguelites, you know, where you're constantly where you're kind of constantly improving your statistics in some way, shape, or form. Like, it's got a lot of that to love, and so I can see why I can see people like really getting into this game, just in terms of like, yeah, it's a fun thing to do. Plus, you know, not a whole lot of games in the market that really let you go full necromancy. We already have these, so I think I'm just going to expend it. Gain the resources. There we go. Rude. Defend me, my minions. Don't just stand there and look at things. Yeah, whatever. Alright. I think the one thing I will complain about is it does seem like my unit AI is very limited. I wish they were a lot more aggressive. Maybe the point is that they take a while between attacks. Like, there was that attack delay thing that I had gotten the upgrade for. But I feel like I'd rather have them attacking visibly constantly, even if the damage is low, than having most of my units just sitting there doing nothing. Also, pathing and getting close to enemies seems to be a bit of a lasting issue as well. It was in the demo, and I'm kind of... It's a little unfortunate it never got fixed. Like, every once in a while, they as a whole will turn around and just completely clobber something. And that's very satisfying. Let's reduce the spell cost. It's unlikely I'd be able to reduce my spell cost enough, but it'd be really funny if I just had free spells. I think this is also where I lose most of my minions, but I could be wrong. This is like 4 groups just wailing on me simultaneously. We seem to be winning. I am actually impressed. There we go. Like, it's weird. I don't like being a bad person, but there's something about video games where you're like a necromancer controlling a necromancer horde that just like absolutely appeals to me on some like subconscious level. I think it's just because playing tons and tons of Warcraft 3 as a kid. Let's see, undead HP, undead damage. Let's just do undead damage. Is there anything left? No. I don't know why they were all just running down that direction. This way for a treasure chest, or this way for something. Oh, we already have it. Okay. So sacrifices 2 undead without spending life force. Sacrifice produces no ash. Hurls bone projectiles at the farthest enemy. That's only 1 though. I think I'll just go for double sacrifice just because. My horde is at cap. And I might as well. There we go. Might as well just kind of bone zone explode everything. There we go. I do have to say though, like on a purely visual level, this game is quite impressive to look at. The pixel art, the environmental artwork, and like especially the character portraits were really impressive. They did an absolutely wonderful job with those. And we have more friends. Yeah, I'm just gonna free sacrifice my dudes. We're at cap, so what does it matter? Anyway, so I think with all this said, it's a good stopping point. So the Unliving is available on Steam in 1.0 as of today. And it's solid. Let's see. Do we want to grab some more arc? It's 10. 10's actually pretty good. I think I'm just going to get another phylactery though, just because. There we go. Because I can just get more and add them to the horde. I don't know what happens to the other undead that I had. Also, this is like a freaking ton of dudes. It's kind of wild. Oh, you know what? The other reason why I absolutely adore these kinds of games is because of Diablo 2 back in the day. I really enjoyed playing as the Necromancer and just having this like really silly giant horde of dudes running around with me. That came out slightly weird, but whatever. You guys get the gist. Anyway, so I guess with all this said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. It is satisfying watching the... let's get away from the werewolf. It is satisfying watching the horde just move in unison. Just the rumble and the death and destruction and the no survivors. I don't know. Anyway, that said, thanks for watching. See you next time. I think I already said that. Bye-bye.